Welcome to this complete audio summary of Master Your Emotions by Thibaut Meurisse. This book will help you understand your feelings, stop emotional suffering, and take control of your inner world. We will go through every important idea in the book, step by step. I will use simple English, clear examples, and short sentences. This is perfect if you want to improve your listening skills while learning powerful life lessons. Take your time, pause if you need to. Repeat sections if you want to practice. Let us begin. Have you ever woken up in the morning feeling a heavy weight in your chest, and you could not even name why it was there? Maybe you snapped at your partner over a small thing like a misplaced cup or a delayed dinner, and then spent the rest of the evening feeling guilty and confused. Maybe you lay awake at night, replaying a conversation from 3 years ago, wondering if you sounded foolish, wondering if they still think about it, wondering why your brain will not let you rest. Maybe you feel a quiet sadness that lingers like fog, or a sharp anxiety that makes your hands shake before a simple meeting, or a restless anger that simmers under your skin even when nothing is really wrong. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are not failing at life. You are simply experiencing what it means to be human. Almost every person on earth struggles with emotions at some point. We are told to stay positive. We are told to control our feelings. We are told to push negative emotions away, to smile through the pain, to be strong, to never let it show. But what if everything we were taught about emotions is backwards? What if emotions are not the problem, but the guide? What if you do not need to fix your emotions? You only need to understand them. What if the goal is not to feel happy all the time, but to feel free all of the time? This is the core message of Master Your Emotions by Thibaut Meurisse. This book does not promise you permanent happiness. It does not give you magic phrases to delete sadness or erase fear. It gives you something far more valuable. It gives you clarity. It shows you how to stop fighting your own mind. It teaches you how to see emotions clearly, how to stop being controlled by them, and how to use them as signals, instead of letting them drive your life off the road. Today, we will walk through every major idea in this book. We will break down the science in plain language. We will explore the psychology without heavy jargon. We will look at daily practices you can actually use, and we will unpack real-life examples so you can see exactly how these ideas work in your own world. If you have ever felt overwhelmed by your own mind, if you have ever reacted in a way you later regretted, if you have ever wished you could just turn off your feelings for a few hours, stay with me. By the end of this summary, you will know exactly how to create space between your feelings and your actions. And that space is where your freedom begins. Let us start with the most important question. What are emotions really? Many people think emotions are facts. They think if they feel scared, they must be in danger. If they feel angry, someone must have wronged them. If they feel sad, life must be failing them. If they feel anxious, something terrible must be about to happen. But emotions are not facts. They are signals. Think of your body like a car dashboard. When the engine gets too hot, a warning light turns on. The light is not the problem. The light is just telling you something needs attention. When the oil pressure drops, a light flashes. When the doors are open, a chime sounds. None of these lights are good or bad. They are just information. Emotions work the exact same way. They are your body and mind sending you data. Fear says, pay attention. Something feels uncertain. Anger says a boundary was crossed. Sadness says something meaningful was lost. Joy says you are aligned with what matters. Disgust says something is not safe for you. Excitement says you are moving toward growth. None of these are mistakes. None of them are flaws. They are just your internal navigation system doing its job. To understand this better, we must separate two words that people mix up all the time: Emotion and feeling. An emotion is a physical and chemical response in your body. It happens fast. Your heart beats faster. Your muscles tighten. Your breath changes. Your stomach drops. Your hands get cold. Your face gets warm. These are automatic reactions. They are wired into your nervous system to keep you alive. A feeling is what your mind does with that emotion. It is the story you attach to it. It is the meaning you give it. Let me give you a simple example. You are walking down the street. A loud noise happens behind you. Your body jumps, your heart races, your shoulders tense. That is the emotion. A split second later, your brain asks, what was that? Was it a car backfire? Was it a threat? You look around and see construction workers moving heavy materials. You realize it is just normal work noise. Your shoulders drop, your breathing slows. You keep walking. That shift is the feeling. The emotion was the same. The feeling changed because your interpretation changed. This is the key to everything. You cannot always control the emotion that rises, but you can always work with the feeling you create around it. Another example. You send a message to a friend. They do not reply for 6 hours. Your phone stays quiet. Your chest tightens. Your mind starts racing. That is the emotion rising. Now watch what happens next. Your brain creates a story. They are ignoring me. They must be mad. I probably said something wrong. They do not care about me anymore. That story turns the physical emotion into heavy sadness, anxiety, or even anger. You might send a second message that sounds defensive, or you might withdraw completely. Now, imagine a different story. Your brain says they are probably busy at work. Maybe their phone died. Maybe they are driving. Maybe they will reply tonight. The physical sensation might still be there for a minute, but the feeling changes. It becomes calm. It becomes neutral. It becomes patient. The event never changed. Only the interpretation did. And the interpretation is where your power lives. Now let us look at how emotions are actually created. Every emotion follows a simple cycle. First, something happens. An event, a word, a memory, a thought, a smell, a tone of voice. Second, your brain instantly interprets it. It asks, what does this mean for me? Is it safe? Is it a threat? Is it a reward? Is it a loss? Third, that interpretation creates a physical and mental response. That is the emotion. Fourth, you react based on that emotion. You speak, you act, you withdraw, you push forward. Fifth, your reaction creates a result, which then leads to a new event, and the cycle continues. Most people think the event causes the emotion, but it is not the event, it is the interpretation. Let me show you how this works in real life with a detailed example. Your boss sends you a short message. It says, we need to talk tomorrow morning at 9. Your brain reads it. It thinks they are going to fire me. I did not do well on the last project. They noticed my mistake. I am in trouble. Your stomach drops. Your chest tightens. Anxiety rises. You lose sleep. You replay every meeting from the last month. You draft 3 different emails in your head. You wake up tired. You drink too much coffee. You show up to the meeting nervous. Your voice shakes. You answer questions poorly. The meeting actually goes fine. Your boss just wanted to update you on a new client. But because your interpretation created fear, fear created stress. Stress created poor performance. Poor performance created a real problem. Now imagine a different interpretation. Your boss sends the same message. Your brain says, maybe they want to give me feedback. Maybe they need my help on a new task. Maybe they are planning a schedule change. The physical sensation might still be a small alert, but the feeling stays calm. You sleep well. You prepare notes. You show up focused. You answer clearly. The meeting goes smoothly. You leave feeling confident. The exact same event. 2 completely different outcomes. The only difference was the interpretation. This is why emotional mastery does not start with controlling feelings. It starts with watching your thoughts. Your thoughts are the bridge between what happens and how you feel. If you can catch the thought, you can change the emotion. But most people do not catch the thought. They jump straight to reaction. They feel anger. They yell. They feel fear. They hide. They feel shame. They criticize themselves. They feel sets. They shut down. They never pause to ask, what story am I telling myself right now? That pause is everything. When you learn to pause, you stop being a passenger in your own mind. You become the driver. So how do you create that pause? The book teaches a simple but powerful practice. Step away from identification. When an emotion rises, most people say, I am angry, I am sad, I am anxious, I am frustrated. But you are not the emotion. You are the space where the emotion appears. Try saying this instead. I notice anger is here. I notice sadness is moving through me. I notice anxiety is present. I notice tension in my chest. This small shift changes everything. It moves you from being the storm to watching the storm. Imagine you are sitting by a river on a quiet bank. Emotions are like leaves floating on the water. Some leaves are bright. Some are dark. Some move fast. Some drift slowly. You can jump into the river and try to grab them. You can fight the current. You can drown in them. Or you can sit on the bank and watch them pass. Both leaves are real. Both emotions are real, but your relationship to them changes completely. When you watch without fighting, emotions lose their power to control you. They rise. They peak. They fade. Always. No emotion lasts forever unless you feed it with thoughts. The moment you stop feeding it, it runs out of fuel. Why do we suffer so much from our emotions then? Because we resist them. We push them away. We judged them. We tell ourselves, I should not feel this. I am weak for feeling this. I need to fix this right now. Why am I like this? Other people handle it better. That resistance is what creates pain. Think of holding a beach ball underwater. The harder you push it down, the more force it uses to rise. The moment you let go, it floats up naturally. Emotions are the same. Push them down, and they come back stronger. Ignore them, and they build pressure. Judge them, and they multiply. Try to delete them, and they take root deeper. The book explains this with a simple idea borrowed from ancient wisdom. The first arrow is the event. The second arrow is your reaction to the event. If someone criticizes your work, that is the first arrow. It may sting. It may hurt, but it is over quickly. The second arrow is you telling yourself, I am a failure. I will never be good enough. Everyone agrees with them. I should just quit. That second arrow is what causes real suffering. And the second arrow is completely optional. You can drop it. You can say that was feedback. It hurt, but it does not define me. I will learn from it. I will ask for clarity. I will move forward. The pain shrinks. The suffering disappears. You do not need to avoid the first arrow. Life will always throw it. But you can refuse to throw the second arrow at yourself. Acceptance is not agreement. This is a crucial point that many people misunderstand. Acceptance does not mean you like the emotion. It does not mean you want it to stay. It does not mean you approve of the situation that caused it. Acceptance simply means you stop fighting reality. You say, this is here right now. I do not need to fix it immediately. I just need to allow it. When you allow an emotion, it moves through you faster. When you fight it, it stays. This is why mindfulness works. Mindfulness is not about clearing your mind. It is not about forcing peace. It is about noticing what is in your mind without judgment. Sit quietly. Close your eyes. Ask yourself what emotion is present right now. Do not name it good or bad. Just name it. Anger, fear, heaviness, restlessness, loneliness, frustration. Notice where you feel it in your body. Chest, throat, stomach, shoulders, jaw. Breathe into that space. Do not try to change it. Just breathe. you will notice something surprising. The emotion shifts, it softens, it moves, because energy that is allowed moves. Energy that is blocked stagnates. Water that flows stays clean. Water that sits still grows murky. Your emotions are the same. Let them flow, and they will pass. Trap them, and they will poison you. Now let us look at the practical tools you can use every day. The first tool is thought questioning. When a strong emotion rises, ask yourself 3 simple questions. Is this thought completely true? Is there another way to see this situation? What would I tell a friend who had this same thought? Most of our emotional pain comes from absolute thinking. I always fail. They never respect me. I will never change. Nobody cares. Everything is ruined. These are not facts. They are stories. When you question them, you create space. You might realize I have succeeded many times. They are stressed today, not disrespectful. I am learning, not failing. 3 people checked on me this week. Only one thing is broken, not everything. The emotion drops instantly. You do not need to argue with your thoughts. You just need to check them, like you check a receipt before paying. Does it match reality? If not, put it back. The second tool is body grounding. Emotions live in the body. When you feel overwhelmed, bring your attention to physical sensations. Press your feet firmly into the floor. Feel the weight of your body on the chair. Notice the texture of your clothes against your skin. Feel the air entering your nose. Count your breaths. 5 in, 5 out. Name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, 1 thing you can taste. This pulls your brain out of the story and back into the present. You cannot panic and ground yourself at the same time. The nervous system can only follow one signal. Give it safety, and fear loses its grip. Give it the present, and anxiety loses its fuel. This is not a trick. This is biology. Your brain cannot stay in survival mode when you prove to it that you are safe right now. The third tool is journaling with clarity. Do not just write what happened. Write what you felt. Write what story you told yourself. Write what you wanted. Write what you can control. This separates emotion from fact. It turns confusion into clarity. Many people avoid writing because it feels heavy. They think writing means making it real, but writing is actually the opposite. Writing is like opening a window in a closed room. The air changes. The mind breathes. When you keep emotions locked in your head, they bounce off the walls, they echo, they grow. When you put them on paper, they leave your mind. They take shape. They become manageable. Try this format: event, emotion, story, truth. Next step: keep it short, keep it honest. Do not judge yourself. Just observe. Over time, you will see patterns. You will see which thoughts trigger which feelings. You will see which situations drain you. You will see which responses work. Journaling is not about perfection. It is about awareness, and awareness is the first step toward freedom. The fourth tool is response delay. When you feel a strong urge to react, wait 10 seconds, 1 minute, 1 hour if possible. Say to yourself, I will respond when I am clear. This simple delay saves relationships. It saves jobs. It saves peace. Emotions want speed. Wisdom wants space. Give yourself space. When anger rises, do not send that text. When fear rises, do not make that decision. When sadness rises, do not isolate yourself. Pause. Breathe. Ask what I need right now. The pause does not mean you avoid the problem. It means you face it with clarity instead of chaos. A delayed response is always stronger than an instant reaction. Instant reactions come from the oldest part of your brain. Delayed responses come from the part that learns, plans, and protects your future self. The fifth tool is informal mindfulness. You do not need to sit on a cushion for an hour. You just need to bring attention to ordinary moments. Notice the temperature of your morning coffee. Notice the sound of your footsteps on the path. Notice the feeling of water on your hands when you wash dishes. Notice the weight of your phone in your pocket. Notice your breath while you wait in line. These tiny moments of attention train your brain to stay present. When your brain stays present, it stops inventing futures and rewriting pasts. It stays with what is real, and what is real is almost always manageable. The mind creates monsters in the dark. Attention turns on the light. Let us now look at specific emotions and how to work with them. Start with anger. Anger is not bad. Anger is a protector. It shows up when a boundary is crossed, when fairness is broken, when you feel powerless, when you see someone you care about being treated poorly. The problem is not anger. The problem is unguided anger. When anger rises, do not suppress it. Do not explode. Channel it. Ask what boundary needs protection. What value was ignored? What action can I take that respects both myself and others? Sometimes the answer is a calm conversation. Sometimes it is walking away. Sometimes it is changing a system. Sometimes it is saying no firmly. Anger becomes strength when it is directed with clarity. Imagine anger like fire. Uncontrolled fire burns down the house. Controlled fire cooks food, heats water, keeps you alive. The fire is the same. The use is different. Learn to use it. Do not let it use you. Now fear and anxiety. Fear is about real danger. Anxiety is about imagined danger. Both feel the same in the body. Both say something might go wrong. When fear rises, ask, is there a real threat right now? If yes, take action. Move. Protect. Prepare. If no, notice the story your mind is creating. Anxiety thrives on what if. Counter it with what is. Name 3 things you see, 2 things you hear, 1 thing you can touch. Bring yourself back to the present. The future is not here. The past is gone. Only now exists. And in now, you are safe. You have survived 100% of your worst days. You have handled things you thought you could not. You are still here. That is proof of your strength. Anxiety tries to prepare you for pain by living in it early. But living in imagined pain does not prepare you. It only exhausts you. Step back into the present. Breathe. Act only on what is real. The rest is noise. Sadness is often treated as weakness, but sadness is love that has nowhere to go. It shows up when you lose something meaningful, when a chapter ends, when you realize something will not be the same, when you miss someone, when you let go of a dream. Do not rush sadness. Sit with it. Let it clean you. Cry if needed. Talk to someone you trust. Sadness is not a stop sign. It is a reset. It clears space for what comes next. Imagine your mind like a room. When you fill it with noise, busyness, and distraction, the dust settles everywhere. Sadness is the rain that washes the dust away. It feels heavy. It feels slow, but it leaves everything clearer. Honor it. Do not shame it. Do not pretend it is not there. Say thank you for showing me what mattered. Then let it pass. It will. Guilt and shame are heavy. Guilt says I did something bad. Shame says I am bad. Guilt can be useful. It shows you crossed your own values. Fix it. Apologize. Learn. Move on. Shame is toxic. It hides. It isolates. It tells you to disappear. Shame cannot survive in the light. Speak it. Write it. Share it with someone safe. You will see it shrinks. You are not your mistakes. You are a person learning. That is enough. Think of a child learning to walk. They fall. They get up. They fall again. They learn balance. No one tells the child they are a failure for falling, but adults do this to themselves constantly. You will misstep. You will hurt people sometimes. You will make choices you regret. That is part of being human. Guilt helps you correct the path. Shame tries to bury the path. Choose guilt when needed. Drop shame always. Envy and comparison drain energy. Envy says, I want what they have. Comparison says, they have more than me. Both ignore your path. When envy rises, ask, what does this show me about my own desires? Use it as a compass, not a curse. If you envy someone's confidence, build your own. If you envy someone's success, study their steps. If you envy someone peace, protect your boundaries. Turn envy into inspiration. Comparison ends when you focus on progress, not position. Measure yourself against who you were yesterday, not who they are today. Social media makes this harder. It shows you highlights without the struggle. It shows you destinations without the detours. Remember that. Every person you compare yourself to has hidden battles, quiet doubts, and long nights you do not see. Focus on your lane. Your pace is yours. Your growth is yours. Your story is yours. Now let us talk about long-term emotional mastery. Tools are useful, but habits are what change your life. Emotional mastery is not a one-time fix. It is a daily practice. Start with your environment. Your surroundings shape your nervous system. Cluttered space, cluttered mind, loud noise, high stress, doom scrolling, constant anxiety. Clean your space, reduce noise, limit social media, create calm corners. Your environment should support peace, not drain it. Think of your room like a garden. If you plant weeds, weeds grow. If you plant flowers, flowers grow. If you leave it unattended, chaos takes over. Tend to your space daily. Put things back. Open a window. Let light in. Remove what drains you. Add what nourishes you. Your environment is your silent teacher. Let it teach calm. Next, look at your body. Emotions run on biology. Poor sleep, high stress, low movement, bad food. Your nervous system is on high alert. Fix the basics first. 7 to 8 hours. Move your body daily. Eat whole foods. Drink water. Breathe deeply. You cannot outthink a tired, stressed body. Treat your body like the instrument it is. Tune it, and your emotions will follow. When you are dehydrated, your brain shrinks slightly. You feel irritable. When you eat heavy processed food, your gut inflames, your mood drops. When you sit all day, your circulation slows. Your energy crashes. When you sleep less than 6 hours, your emotional control weakens. You react faster. You recover slower. This is not weakness. This is chemistry. Respect it. Honor it. Work with it, not against it. Then, build daily awareness. 5 minutes in the morning. Ask, how do I feel? What is my energy level? What do I need today? 5 minutes at night. Ask what worked. What drained me? What can I improve tomorrow? This is not about perfection. It is about direction. Small awareness compounds into large freedom. You do not need to track every mood. You just need to check in regularly, like checking the weather before leaving home. You do not control the weather, but you dress for it. You carry an umbrella if needed. You plan your route. Awareness does the same for emotions. It does not stop the storm. It helps you walk through it dry. Practice self-compassion. You will make mistakes. You will lose your calm. You will react before thinking. That is human. Do not punish yourself for being human. Speak to yourself like you would speak to a friend. I am learning. I am trying. I will do better next time. Self-compassion is not weakness. It is resilience. People who are kind to themselves recover faster. They try again. They grow. People who punish themselves stay stuck. They hide. They repeat the same patterns out of fear. Be your own ally, not your own enemy. The voice inside your head should be a coach, not a critic. Protect your attention. Attention is your most valuable resource. Where you place it, grows. If you place it on problems, you grow anxiety. If you place it on solutions, you grow strength. If you place it on gratitude, you grow peace. Train your attention like a muscle. Start small. Notice 3 good things each day: a warm drink, a kind message, a clear sky, a quiet moment, a completed task. Gratitude is not fake positivity. It is factual focus. It reminds your brain that good exists, even when hard things do. You do not have to ignore pain to see beauty. You can hold both. In fact, holding both is maturity. It is balance. It is truth. Finally, understand that emotional mastery is not about control. It is about choice. You will still feel anger, You will still feel fear. You will still feel sadness. You will still feel doubt. That is life. The difference is that you no longer let those feelings drive the car. You feel them. You listen to them. You thank them for the message. Then you choose your action. You respond. You do not react. That is freedom. Control tries to force the river to stop. Choice learns to navigate the current. Control fights reality. Choice works with it. Control exhausts you. Choice empowers you. Think about the person you were a year ago. How did they handle stress? How did they handle criticism? How did they handle disappointment? How did they handle silence? How did they handle praise? Now imagine the person you will be a year from today. Calmer, clearer, more grounded, more kind to yourself, more steady in chaos, more patient with others, more honest with your limits, more courageous with your steps. This is not a fantasy. This is practice. Every time you pause instead of snap, every time you observe instead of fight, every time you choose response over reaction, you are building that person. You are not waiting for emotions to disappear. You are learning to dance with them. You are not trying to become a rock. You are learning to become water. Water does not break against stones. It flows around them. It shapes them over time. It keeps moving. It keeps finding the path. This book leaves us with one final truth. Emotions are not your enemy. They are your teachers. They show you where you are stuck. They show you where you are stuck. They show you what you value. They show you where you need to grow. They show you what you have outgrown. They show you what you are ready for. When you stop running from them, you start learning from them. When you stop fearing them, you start understanding them. When you understand them, you master them, not by force, by awareness, not by suppression, by acceptance, not by control, by choice. Mastery does not mean perfection. It means presence. It means you do not let the moment own you. You own your relationship to the moment. That is the entire practice. Everything else is detail. If you take one thing from this summary, let it be this. You do not need to be perfect with your emotions. You only need to be present with them. Notice them, name them, allow them, choose wisely. Start today. Pick one tool, try one pause, ask one question, track one pattern, write one page, breathe one full cycle. Step outside for 2 minutes. Put your phone down for 10. Drink one glass of water. Say one kind thing to yourself. Small steps build unshakable inner strength. And when the storm comes, as it always does, you will not break. You will bend. You will breathe. You will move through it. Because you are not the weather. You are the sky, and the sky always holds the storm. The sky does not fight the clouds. It does not curse the rain. It does not panic at the wind. It simply makes space. It remains open. It remains vast. It remains steady. That is your nature too. You are not your passing feelings. You are the awareness behind them. You are the stillness beneath the noise. You are the space where everything happens, and that space cannot be harmed. It can only be forgotten. Remember it. Return to it. Live from it. If this summary helped you see your emotions in a new light, please leave a comment below and tell me which tool you will try first. Your comment helps others find this video and keeps this channel growing. If you want more clear, simple, and practical breakdowns of life-changing books, please subscribe and turn on notifications. And if you truly want to transform your relationship with your emotions, I highly encourage you to read the full original book. Master Your Emotions by Thibaut Meurisse goes far beyond what any summary can cover. It includes detailed exercises, daily reflection prompts, real-life case studies, and step-by-step frameworks that will help you practice these ideas in your own life at your own pace. I have left a direct link to the book in the description below so you can easily grab your copy today. Getting the book is also a simple way to support the author, which allows him to keep writing powerful, life-changing content for readers like you. Thank you for spending your time with me today. Keep practicing. Keep pausing. Keep choosing. Grab the book, do the work, and I will see you in the next video.